The Hidden Dynasty, Episodes 1 to 5. Rain poured over the Sterling mansion. Hundreds of golden lights illuminated the enormous house, while expensive cars filled the driveway. Inside, Elena Sterling's family was celebrating her father's birthday. Everyone important was there. Everyone except Elena's husband. Adrian Vale stood outside the mansion holding 2 grocery bags. He had been married to Elena for 3 years. Yet tonight, just like every other family event, he wasn't welcome through the front door. The servant opened a small side entrance. "Mr. Adrian," Mrs. Sterling said, "you should use this door." Adrian looked at him. "The side entrance." The servant lowered his eyes. "I'm sorry." Adrian smiled. "It's fine." He walked inside. From the dining room came laughter. Marcus Sterling's voice was loudest. "Honestly, I don't understand why Elena married him." Another voice laughed. Maybe she felt sorry for him. Adrian stopped. He could hear every word. Then Marcus continued. "He has no company, no money, no career. What exactly does he contribute to this family?" Adrian placed the grocery bags on the kitchen counter. He said nothing. A moment later, Elena entered. She was wearing a beautiful black dress. Her expression immediately softened when she saw him. "Adrian," he smiled. "Happy birthday." He didn't have to bring anything, I know. She looked toward the dining room. "Just stay here tonight, okay?" Adrian's smile disappeared for half a second. "Of course." Elena hesitated. "I'm sorry." Adrian touched her hand. "Don't be." She returned to the party. Adrian stood alone in the kitchen. Then his phone vibrated. "Unknown number," he answered. "Hello." A man's nervous voice came through. "Sir, we've found him." Adrian's expression changed. "Are you certain?" "Yes." "Who?" "The man who ordered the attack on your parents." Adrian went completely still. For 20 years, he had believed his parents died in an accident. His fingers tightened around the phone. "Send me everything." "Sir, there's something else." "What?" The man hesitated. "The person who ordered it," Adrian waited, "is still alive." The call ended. Adrian looked toward the dining room. For the first time that night, the quiet smile disappeared from his face. The man everyone thought was powerless had just found his first enemy. "Adrian?" Victor Sterling's voice echoed through the dining room. Adrian entered. Everyone turned toward him. Victor looked annoyed. "Why are you standing in the kitchen?" "I was putting away the food." Victor laughed. "You're a guest, Adrian. You don't need to pretend you're useful." A few relatives laughed. Elena looked uncomfortable. Adrian sat beside her. Marcus leaned back. "So, Adrian, how is your business?" Adrian looked at him. "Fine." Marcus smiled. "Really? I heard you don't have one." Silence. Adrian simply picked up his glass. Marcus continued. "Maybe you should work for Sterling Holdings." Victor laughed. "We don't have positions for people without qualifications." Elena finally spoke. "Enough." Marcus raised his hands. "I'm only joking." Adrian looked at Elena. "It's okay." Victor suddenly pushed a document across the table. "Elena." She looked down. "What's this?" "The quarterly report." Elena read it. Her face changed. "What happened?" Victor sighed. "We lost the Zenith contract." The Zenith contract was worth nearly $400 million. Elena immediately frowned. "Why?" "Ask your husband." Everyone looked at Adrian. Adrian slowly put down his glass. "Why me?" Victor's voice hardened. "You've been distracting Elena from the company." Elena stood. "Father, that's ridiculous." Marcus smiled. "Perhaps Adrian should stay away from business." Adrian said nothing. But his phone vibrated again. A message appeared. "Zenith contract acquired." Adrian stared at it. Another message arrived. "As instructed, Apex Meridian now owns the company that won the contract." Adrian deleted the messages. Elena noticed. Who was that? Nobody. She looked suspicious. Before she could ask anything else, Victor stood. "Elena, I want you at the office tomorrow." "Why?" "Because we're going to recover the company." Marcus smiled. "And perhaps Adrian can help carry the boxers." Everyone laughed. Adrian remained silent. But beneath the table, his hand closed around his phone. Tomorrow morning, Sterling Holdings would receive an offer that could save the company, and no one would know who had made it. The next morning, Alina woke before Adrian. She found him asleep on the couch. Their apartment was small compared with the Sterling mansion. She stared at him for a moment. 3 years. She still didn't understand him. Adrian never complained, never demanded money, never asked her family for anything. But he also never seemed worried. It was almost as if nothing frightened him. She walked toward the kitchen. On the table sat a small box. Alina opened it. Inside was a silver bracelet. She smiled. A note was attached. For the woman who never gave up on me. Elena's eyes became wet. Adrian appeared behind her. Happy birthday, she turned. You remembered. Of course, she hugged him. For a moment, everything felt normal. Then her phone rang. Alina, get to the office immediately. It was her father. She left. At Sterling Holdings, chaos had already begun. The boardroom doors opened. Victor stared at the document in front of him. Who sent this? The lawyer shook his head. We don't know. Marcus grabbed the paper. The offer was simple. An anonymous investor would provide Sterling Holdings with $2 billion. But there was one condition. Alina Sterling had to become CEO of the company's technology division. Marcus's face darkened. No. Victor looked at him. Why? Because she's inexperienced. Alina entered. What are you talking about? Victor handed her the proposal. She read it. Her heart raced. $2 billion could save Sterling Holdings. But she noticed the final line. The investor will withdraw the offer if Alina Sterling is not appointed CEO within 24 hours. Marcus immediately objected. Father, this is obviously a trap. Alina looked at the proposal again. She didn't know it. But Adrian had already purchased the company that held Sterling's largest debt. And he had just given her one chance to become powerful enough to stand against her own family. That evening, Alina returned home exhausted. Adrian was repairing an old watch. She stared at him. You know what happened today? Something good. She frowned. How did you know? You look happy. Alina sat beside him. Someone offered Sterling Holdings $2 billion. Adrian smiled. That's good. There is a condition. What? I have to become CEO. Adrian looked at her. Then do it. She laughed bitterly. It's not that simple. Why? My family doesn't trust me. Then make them trust you. Alina stared at him. You're surprisingly confident. Adrian returned to the watch. You've always been capable. She smiled. Sometimes I wonder if you know me better than I know myself. Adrian looked up. I do. A silence followed. Then Alina noticed the watch. Where did you get that? Adrian immediately closed his hand around it. It belonged to my father. She had never seen him talk about his father. Your parents died when you were young, right? Yes. What happened? Adrian looked away. An accident. He lied. His phone vibrated. He checked the message. The surveillance report is ready. Attached was a photograph. A man stood beside Adrian's father's car on the night of the accident. Adrian zoomed in. His blood ran cold. He recognized him. The man was now a senior executive at Sterling Holdings. Adrian whispered. You're still here. Alina looked at him. What? Adrian locked his phone. Nothing. But for the first time, Adrian's past and Elena's family had collided. The next morning, Alina arrived at Sterling Holdings. She walked into the boardroom. I accept the position. Victor stared at her. You're serious? Yes. Marcus slammed his hand onto the table. This is absurd. Alina looked at him. Why? You've never run a company, neither have you. Marcus's face turned red. Victor intervened. Enough. He looked at Alina. You have 90 days. 90. If you fail, the board removes you. Alina nodded. Agreed. Outside the room, Marcus approached her. You think Adrian can save you? Alina stopped. Leave him out of this. Marcus smiled. You're defending him now. He's my husband. Marcus leaned closer. He's a parasite. Alina walked away. Across the street, Adrian watched from inside a black sedan. Daniel sat beside him. Do you want me to deal with Marcus? No. Victor, no. Daniel looked confused. Then what do you want? Adrian looked at the Sterling building. I want Alina to win. Daniel smiled. And if they attack her? Adrian's eyes hardened. Then they attack me. Daniel nodded. Understood. Adrian looked at the building again. Begin Project Meridian. Daniel froze. Sir, are you sure? Yes. That project could expose your identity. Adrian smiled. Maybe it's time someone started asking questions. Thank you guys for listening. If it happens that you liked the story, please don't forget to subscribe to get updated for the next episodes. Thank you.